Hello and welcome back. Steel Pinnings here once again, and today I bring you another honest review. I got kind of on a roll with these things. I had a few locks that I happened to have that worked well, and I happened to have a neighbor in distress call, and it came in handy there too. So I figured, what a better time to do the review on the Huck lockpick. I call it the Jiggler key and tryout key set. It isn't, here, let me go ahead and pan down to it. Comes in this little container. And it's one full set of tryout keys. All different bittings. And split to give different variances. And then it got the smaller ones here on this end. And then a very thin. This one here will work well with decoding combination locks even. Just paper thin, really. Awesome little add-on there. I think it would be even better taking this little knurled off and putting it on a key chain and going that way with it. That way you can keep these two together on a bigger one, because this one is the wafer kind. And we've all seen these, but this is an entire set. And some of these on the end are fine wafer rakes. I mean, this one is 4 prongs independent. That is to give the absolute independent variance per one. So that'll pick a much better wafer than just your standard. And they got many different varieties here of styles, and with these they kind of get tangled up. They're so close together, and I don't want to bend them. Nobody wants to bend them. There we go. And these real fine ones are the ones that get caught up real easy. But anyhow, I have an addendum or add-on to this video of my neighbor getting locked out of his truck, and came to the rescue with the Huck tryout keys. And y'all will not believe how good it worked. It was quick. He said, "You want to sell me one of those? I need a new key for my truck." It worked that easy, that quick. But rather than just tell y'all about it, I did get that on film, and I'll show y'all by adding that onto this film, or this video. But for now, I have a couple locks here that we can try out and demonstrate with. And first and foremost, this is a trunk lock off of what looks to be a Ford. So we'll pop that into here. Alright, there we go. Make sure it still works. Works alright. So, we're going to try the tryout keys on it. So, let me turn it a little bit, zoom into it, and we'll see how it works. And to save time, I had already gone through and I found one that works real well. I found number 11 right off the bat matches the bitting on the key. And that was kind of funny to me, because there's the key and there's number 11, and it almost matches it perfect. So anyway, but that won't go into the keyway all the way, because it's a bipedal key. It's got warding. Okay, and get it to focus. So yeah, the key kind of splits. Well, yes, this one will do it, but it is very thick compared to my ring. It's the size of a key almost, so it doesn't bend. That's what allows you to turn. But I went through and I found number 2 here is much more flexible and will go into the lock. So we get it to go into the lock, and we'll say we need to go left with it. So we give it a little bit of twist, and there it goes. It works perfectly, and then you can even slip it out still. And of course the lock is still picked. Grab a tensioner real quick and now it's locked back up again. Let's try that again just for, you know, repetitious sake, right? Got it here again, and it's number 2. Tryout key number 2. We pop it in. This time let's say we need to go right. So we barely gave it a little jiggle and it turned. Perfect. It's like it's its own key by all means. Let's go ahead and, oh, probably got that one. There we go. Now it goes in, tiny little jiggle, and it works fine. That's how easy these things work. You just gotta find the right one. So that one we see works great. It really embarrassed that trunk lock, didn't it? Door lock's gonna be a little bit harder to get into, but y'all will see in the add-on it worked just as easy, really. I've got a couple here. This is a switch lock, but it only turns one way, so we'll pop it in here and we'll see if it's a little cam switch lock. We'll see how it works on them. So we need for it to go in and turn to the right, and just kind of glancing at it, I think that same key will go in. Kind of jiggle it in there and give it a little wiggle jiggle while we're turning it a little. Just light tension turning. I don't think so. Maybe a little smaller keyway here. Let's try this one. Number 4. Slightly smaller, I believe. Yeah, it went right on in there. Now we can give it a little wiggle jiggle. And see, sometimes they don't want to work. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Take it away when it's not, right? Well, it's just like anything, though. If it doesn't work on the first try, try something else. Some of these you'd think need a little tensioner, and that's the reason behind it, that you're just not getting a good tension on it. So let's put that on there. And there it goes. Alright, so nonetheless, come on out of there. I got one more here. I think I can just do it in the hand real quick. It is a cheap little cam lock. And it's open. Let's do it and see if I can actually do it through the camera lens. There you go. Okay. And it's open. Anyhow, it does show and prove that this little tryout set works, and I've had nothing but fun with it. Having fun trying it, challenging it, seeing if it's going to work on this lock or that lock. I tried it out on my truck. I tried it out on my wife's car, my son's car. It opened up the door each and every time. So having this on a keychain in your truck or in your car, for if somebody else ever gets locked out, you can help them. Having it in your pocket or your purse may help you get in if you get locked out. Now, with this is this little case again, and what it comes in. I don't know, like I said, I'd likely put it on a keychain. But let's put these wafer ones down there, and they work the same. I'm sorry, I didn't. Pardon me. I'm sorry, I didn't show those. And stick them down in there. Miss that on that side, and voila. Now, I found that a little tensioner helps, and I had this one, and it's almost like it was made for it. It sits in there just perfectly, and I cut this little windshield wiper blade for a little added, if you needed it for anything else, and it fits in there quite perfectly as well. There we have it. That is the HUK lockpick tryout keys, and the folks at Banggood have it labeled into their catalog as a 20-piece foldable car lock opener, double-sided lockpick set, locksmith tools, and it sells on their site for $16.88 US. And of course, with this review, you get a 25% discount on that, which just makes it something that you should go get you should just get you one, plain and simple. I'm gonna order another one to have my wife keep in her purse if I can talk her into it. That's how much I enjoyed having them and playing around with them. They're not something that you're gonna you know, put all your eggs in one basket with, or what you're gonna depend on, but it was fun to show how easily it worked. My neighbor was just jaw-dropped and was like, "Can I change my locks? That sucks. I don't want that." And, well, quite frankly, car doors are made like that, and it's very difficult. And yes, you can do different locks, but difficult. Nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a thumbs up. Sign off at that and say thank you so very, very much. As always, if you want to win this, we will have a drawing in 1 week to give it away. And I might just leave the little tensioner tools in with it too, just as an added little bonus. But thanks to the folks at Banggood. We're gonna go ahead and give this one away too, because, well, it was given to me and I want somebody else to have some fun with it if I can't talk anybody into buying one. Now, I know that sounds like I'm getting something out of it, but I'm really not. None of us guys got anything but the product, and that's nothing to shake a stick at either. It's a great product, and I was happy to review it. So, if you want to win this, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, you got to hit that subscribe button. And as always, y'all, please stay safe and always stay legit. Until we meet again, peace. Okay, guys, I'm here outside on location with my neighbor's truck, and he's got his door locked. He doesn't know his code. We're gonna try out these new Banggood tryout keys and wafer keys. This is just going to be a short nip into it. I have a tensioner as well that I'm going to use to help tension it. We're going to try the tryout keys first. I just locked it again. There you go. I have to say it works like a charm.